Good morning. Welcome to another daily dose of fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're going to get started in just a minute. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment. Let me know that you are here. Let me know that you are working out with me. It is FriYay, so we are at the end of the week, my last live workout of the week. So I hope you join along with me. If you are doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. As you know, they can be found right here on Facebook for 30 days. Then Facebook takes them down, but I upload all of my workouts onto my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. So head over there, subscribe to the page, and then check out the playlists. Today, they are all in playlists, so we are in the October playlist, and today's workout will be labeled Daily Dose of Fitness Live FriYay Finish, just like they are here on Facebook. All right, let's go ahead and get started. As always, I don't know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out, or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing. Go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. We're going to stretch it up overhead, really stretching through that side and all the way out through your fingertips. And we'll take it to the side. And let's take it down toward the ground. And we're going to take those legs wide, toes pointed out, and take it side to side. Going to the right, left arm comes out. Going to the left, right arm comes out. Keeping that spine long, back straight, so we get a little bit of a stretch through the back as we're doing these side lunges. And let's go ahead and stand it up. Take those arms out to the side and just take the torso side to side. Keep the legs still. I think I see Sheridan and JJ and Lynn on here this morning. Good morning. It's always more fun to work out with other people, so thanks for joining me live. And we're going to bring those legs into about shoulder width, hands just above the knees. Go ahead and bend the knees, arch the back, head at neutral. Straighten the knees, round the back up, chin to chest. Press it down, roll it up. Go ahead and round it up and then roll it all the way up. Pull one arm across the shoulder, across the body. And we're pulling the other arm across the body. And pulling one elbow back. Bring the other elbow back behind the head, tuck the rear, squeeze the abs, don't let the back arch out. And we're gonna take those hands behind the back, clasp the fingers together, or using a bar like I have, press those hands down to the ground, shoulders, blades come together. Really think about pulling those hands down so there's a lot of space between the shoulders and the ears. And then we're gonna take the ear to one shoulder. Continue pressing those hands down. Feel that stretch in the side of your neck. Head comes to neutral, and then take it to the other side. Head comes back to neutral. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Bring the chest forward as the arms come up. And go ahead and drop the arms down, or drop your bar down. Take the arms down as far as you can go, keeping those legs straight. Bend the knees, roll it up, and we are going to get started with some pendulum lunges. We haven't done these for a while, but we're going to be all on one side for 10. So we're going to go forward lunge. Think about the back knee going down to the mat, torso staying nice and tall, and then stepping it straight to the back. And now we're thinking about the back knee going down toward the ground, torso staying tall. Take it to the front, sweep it to the back. If you need a balance check, you can stop in the middle. You can stop here and then step it back. Otherwise, just keep it going all the way through. I lost count, but let's do one more before we take it to the other side. Here we go. Good. Ooh, it's been a while since I've done those ones. I hope I'm not the only one whose legs are screaming. We're gonna do a rack and press. Weights are right in front. My back is straight in this forward hanging position. Not rounded, straight spine. When the weights come up, you gotta really tuck the rear, squeeze the abs, don't let the low back arch out. So we're gonna take it up goalpost, press it, watching that low back, down, reset it. Rack it, press it, down, reset it. Come on, you got it. We have one more. good. Going into a curtsy lunge with or without weight. Holding that weight, foot comes to the outside of the opposite leg, shoulders and hips stay facing forward. Taking it to the other side. One more on each side. Again, thinking about that knee going down toward the ground. And we're gonna finish up this set with the speed skate. So, no weight, kind of just working out the kinks here, side to side. Get down low in the front. Three, two, last, one. All right, we're going back into those pendulum lunges. Yep, this is a little bit of a leg set, right? We did a lot of arms, upper body yesterday, so I went a little lighter on the upper body. Here we go. One, taking it right to the other side. Oh, that was enough. I was going into 12. All right. Rack and press is next. Ready? Forward hang. Rack it, press it down, reset it. Watch that low back. Last one. Very good. Curtsy lunge is next. I'm glad you're feeling it. I am too. One more on each side. And because the leg muscles are big, they take more oxygen, tends to get the heart rate up a little more too. All right, here we go. Get low. The further you jump, the harder it's gonna be. Get tired, shorten your stance or shorten your jump a little bit. Feeling it, feeling good. Really try to move as far as you can. Here we go, jump as far as you can. Last one. All right. We got one more set in this first round. The next round isn't quite as heavy leg-wise. So give it what you got here. Ready? One and switch. One, woo. Rack and press. How are we feeling? Ready? Here we go. Last one. Moving to the curtsy lunge. I'm gonna go just a little heavier on my weight. Here we go. Last one. Finishing up with those speed skates. Ready? Here we are. the books. High five. All right, we're gonna take it down just a little into a cross cut punch. 2 weights, a little lighter. All right, bending those knees. Punch to the side, or across the body. When you punch, bring it right back to the other side. I want you to really work from the waist, not so much the legs. You're gonna have a little pivot probably in your legs, but not crazy, just moving the knees. I want you to work through the waist on this. Here we go. Punch, 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 punch. Last one. FriYay squat is next. One weight, or you can use a kettlebell on this too. I need to get some heavier kettlebells. My feet are wide, feet are wide, toes are pointed out. I'm gonna tuck the rear on this one and go straight down and up. Don't put the rear back like I normally say on a squat. Tuck it under. Last one. Shoulder rotations are next. Don't need a super heavy weight for this one either. I have those weights right about at my hip. My elbows are going to stay right next to my body, just in and out. Weight for this one, a little under, up. We're going to pretend like we have a bar or a plank or something about shoulder height, maybe even a little lower, okay? Somewhere between here and here. We're going to duck under that, stand up. Duck and stand. Under, up. Go for one more on each side. Very good. Going right back in to that cross cut punch. Here we go. Ready? And punch, punch. Last one. FriYay squat is next. Feet are wide, toes are pointed out. We're gonna take it down and up, straight down, up. Last one. I know, I might have done a few extras. I was feeling good. All right. Moving into those shoulder rotations. Ready? Elbows stay next to your body. Out and in. One, and finishing up with the under ups. Ready? Down and up. Notice my back stays straight when I go down. Last one. Very good. My legs are a little shaky. Those I don't think are that hard, but after all the leg work that we've been doing, it feels a little harder. All right, we got one more set in the second round, starting with the cross-cut punches. Ready? Last one. FriYay squat is next. Ready? Feet are wide, toes are pointed out, straight down, up. Last one. Taking it in to those shoulder rotations. Oh. Here we go. Ready? Out and in. 1. And finishing up the round with those under ups. Here we go. Last 1, and just like that, round 2 in the books. High five. How you feeling? Any hearts? Any thumbs up? All right. We have one more set. There's a like. That's what I'm talking about. All right. One more set on the mat. I think maybe you'll need a set of weights. We're going to start with a plank. We're going to do a bridge press. So whatever weight you need for that, you can bring it down to your mat. We're going to start with a plank or bear stand pull through. So two weighted exercises in this set. So starting with that pull through, you can either be in a bear stand position, which is on your toes, heels up, hands on the ground, butt up in the air, and pulling that weight through, grabbing and pulling. Or you can be in a plank position, okay? You can start in plank, and then if you get too tired, you can change to the bear stand. That's a little bit easier. If you're in that plank position, remember, think about your belly button sucking into your backbone. Don't let the butt come up in the air. Don't let the belly sag to the ground. All right, here we go, whatever way you're doing it. Last one. All right, put this one over here. Next up, prone leg lifts. So we're gonna be on the belly, hands right up by your head. We're gonna lift the legs up, out, down, up, in, down, up, out, down, up, in, down. Squeeze the rear, squeeze the low back. One more. Very good. Up on the hands and knees, quadruped leg press. We're going to bring one leg up, hip to knee, parallel to the ground, hip bone pointed to the ground. Flex that foot and just stamp the sole of the shoe up toward an imaginary ceiling right at the end of your leg. We're going to take it to the other side, bringing the leg up, flexing the foot, press. we're gonna finish with a bridge press. Let's go feet flat on the ground today. Feet flat on the ground, arms down, but weights right by your chest. And we're gonna bridge it up and press. Press right above your shoulder, arms right above your shoulder, bring it down. Press it up and press. Bridge it up and press. Last one. And we're going right back to the beginning with that bear stand or plank pull through. Ready? You know what? I'm gonna do it this way because my feet are sliding on the floor. Here we go. Ready? And pull. One more on each side. Very good. Prone leg raises are next. Ready? Up, out, down, up, in, down. Very good. Taking it up into that quadruped position. One leg comes up, hip to knee parallel to the ground, hip bone pointed to the ground, flex the foot and press. And bring it on down, taking it right to the other side, same thing, press. And bring it on down. Bridge, press. Feet flat on the ground. Ready? Bridge and press down. Squeeze the rear as you come up. Push through those feet and squeeze the rear as you come up. You want to pretend like you're sliding your feet across the ground, even though they will stay stationary. All right. Guys, we are almost done with this Friday workout. Another week where I've gotten all 5 days in. I'm always proud of myself when I accomplish that. All right. Here we go. Ready? And pull. I mention you want to try not to rock too much in that? It's a core stabilization exercise, so you really want to try to keep that core as still as possible. I'm breathing a little heavy. All right, here we go. Into the prone leg lift. Up, out, down, up, in, down. Last one. And bringing it up for that quadruped leg press. Leg comes up, flex the foot, press. And bring it on down. And to the other side. Leg comes up, flex the foot, press. And bring it on down. It's our last exercise of the week. Another little confession. Fridays are not my favorite days. I'll tell you why in a minute. Let's get this one down. Feet flat on the ground. Ready? And press. Down. 2. Last one, and we are done with this workout. We are done with this week. Now, it's my favorite day of the week. But I'll tell you why Fridays aren't always my favorite. I think it's because Tuesdays are not my favorite either. I don't mind showing up on Monday. Like, that gets my week started. Tuesday, I feel like there's still a lot of the week to go. This is my mental process, right? And I'm not at the midweek. I'm not at the one down, one to go. Like, I don't really have a great gauge on, it's just still a long week. Wednesday, is Tabata Wednesday. We get through it, and then I'm always kind of happy when Wednesday's done because I'm like at the end of the week, and I love Thursdays because it's strength and stretch. But then I think Friday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I have these short workouts I had to come up with. Friday, I have to do a long workout and remember what exercises I have and haven't done. I'm sure I repeat sometimes, but I try not to do the same exercises in a week. And I think it's just it's mentally a little bit challenging for me just to get in and get set up for it. I'm always glad when it's done because now I'm gonna rest my body for 2 weeks from the gym and hopefully do some other fun stuff, but not in here. I try to stay out of here unless I come in to stretch on the weekend. I don't really do any more strength workouts. I do believe that you have to give your body, especially at my age, a little bit of rest time. So I do that gladly on the weekends. But anyway, that's my mental process of how I get through the week. I'm sure it was more than you were expecting. All right, just a little stretch here. I encourage you to do a little bit of stretch throughout the weekend. It's always good. I don't always come in here, but I always come in to the workout about 30 minutes before and do a good stretch before I get started. It's kind of what allows me to go day after day after day. That and good nutrition. And if anyone is wondering about optimal nutrition to support daily workouts and support a body that's not 20 anymore. I am a registered dietitian, and I do one-on-one consulting via Zoom, so I'm happy to do some consulting with you if that is where you're at. If you're feeling like your workouts are where you want them to be, but your nutrition isn't quite where you want it to be, I'd love to do a few sessions with you, see if we can get you on track. So, and I see Lisa hopped on, so welcome, Lisa. So feel free to reach out with me if you would like to sign up for that. Okay, I have I'm gonna skip this one. I'm gonna go to the next one. And, oh, here's a good one. This is William Shakespeare. And though she be but little, she is fierce. And though she be but little, she is fierce. I love that. So, you guys, I hope you go out and have an amazing weekend. We're gonna have great weather here. I'm super excited for that. But I hope everyone has a great weekend. I hope to see you guys back on Monday, but if not, I'll see you when I see you. Next week is gonna be a shorter week. My future daughter-in-law has invited me wedding dress shopping. So I'm going out to meet her and her family and bridesmaids, and I get to be part of that gang. So I'm super happy. And as you mamas know, when your adult children invite you to something, you drop whatever you're doing and you go, right? Because you don't get invited all that much anymore. All right, you guys, I hope you have a great weekend. I hope to see you back on Monday. Until next time, eat well, stay fit, live life. Bye-bye.